And we are here. The boys are back once again.
Boys are back in
It's
town.
sad because last podcast, we said, oh, yeah, we're back together, finally. And then we took like a 2 week break, and now we're back together, finally, again,
Holy
and
shit.
then missing Nick. It's fine.
All right.
What are you going
September
to say?
fucks
We
the
didn't like
shit
him
out of
anyways.
everybody.
Cool.
What'd you say, Mark?
We didn't like him anyways. It's cool.
Yeah. He's always
I'm kidding.
late.
I'm kidding.
He's fucking
Jesus.
always writing articles. Like, I hate that guy.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't have 18-hour days, he'd be cool.
Yep. Same, actually. Fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Well, we are here, the boys, aka Black and Yellow Otaku Gamers, and we're here to do our usual podcasts. We're on podcast number 71. No, 72. 72. Oof, almost made a big error there. And I don't want to false advertise here. Gotta be truthful. No bullshit. So, yeah, I am Blacktron or Kenneth, Kenny. I'm giving you my, what people actually call me because we're friends here, I care.
Yep.
And next to me is, wow, you're both next to me. On my left, for all the video podcast viewers, is Mr. Sock.
Oh.
And he also goes by Aloha. He's awesome. Great guy. Leaving me. And then next on my right is Commander Cluck Cluck, Marky Mark. My boy Mark. Love that guy. And don't look at me like that intensely. So, we are kind of catching up. Also talking about anime in general. I feel like I personally have been in this weird place with anime where I just become very disinterested in everything. Like nothing has been very appealing to me, except
That's a
things
good
that
word.
returned, like My Hero or Attack on Titan, so on and so forth. What about you guys?
Same here. Like literally, the only three things I end up finishing this season was Attack on Titan. Well, Attack on Titan's still going, isn't it?
Yeah,
So I can't really call
you
that.
finished
I'm
that
up to date
half,
on it at
I
least.
guess.
I'm up to date on it at least. I finished My Hero and Steins Gate Zero. That's literally all.
How'd you feel about My Hero?
It ended too soon. I need more.
No, they set
That's
you up like perfectly for season 4.
it's
Perfectly.
Yeah,
I get that.
That was
I
just a
get
weird
the
spot to end though. Like
No, they have
no.
to do
he was
that.
this awesome character, and it's like, well, find out more next season.
It's like he's a god.
Well,
He's
just know that this next arc is going to be the longest arc we've seen so far. I'm not
Yeah, so
sure.
you're-
Huh?
it's 40 episodes.
No. I'm saying that it's either going to take up uh,
Oh, a
the
good portion
full
of
the full
the
25 or whatever they
Yeah.
do, or it'll be like
like a
maybe
20.
75%, and then the next story could be like 25%.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty long, but in a good way. At first, I thought, how can you top the first half of part 3? Because season 3 is like insane,
Yeah.
especially like the kidnapping and like just everything was insane to me. It's kind of hard to top that kind of fight. And then I watched the damn movie. That movie, that animation, the last
I
fight
still need to watch that.
is so fucking insane, and I like lost my shit. So definitely check that out if you can. Apparently it's back in theaters, right, Laha?
Yeah, man. Tomorrow
way.
and Friday. Oh, tomorrow and Saturday, sorry. The 4th and the 6th. Am I looking at my calendar right? Yeah, the 4th and the 6th.
That's cool.
I don't know why I didn't just look at my computer. But yeah, it's the fandom has reached great heights.
It's impressive to me because
Shit,
I
it
just
actually is.
I never thought that it would be like usually when an anime film comes to the theaters, it's like a one night showing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We slid into 2 nights because we have the sub and the dub. Appreciate that. But now we're at like a full week screening, and then all those sell out. So they're like, "Oh my god, here's some more," and it's just like, "Wow, it's cool."
And this is for sure like the first time it's happened.
Yeah,
where
like
they
Your
have-
Name was a
Your
whole
Name.
other thing. I feel like Your Name was like on a different scale. It was like culturally accepted by everybody, right? So like,
Yeah.
this
I mean,
is
that was like one of the first few that ended up being this big, like internationally.
Yeah, because I don't think like a Naruto movie would ever do that. Or,
I don't know.
uh,
Do you think Naruto would blow up like that? Like seeing as how many people watched it before, and
believe
then
it.
if they had,
Do you think if Naruto came out now, it would have blown up as big as My Hero has?
No,
Yeah,
because
I don't think so.
if my hero's next to it, I don't think so. But I also know that it's probably not possible because he was practically inspired by him. So pretty sure
Assuming
that.
both of them swap places, would Naruto be the big thing?
oof.
I don't think so.
Probably wouldn't.
I think
Wouldn't
like
blow up.
But you have like future sight though.
Yeah, you do.
oh yeah.
So
So
so so it's like if you knew beginning to end what happened in My Hero, and that could you say that would be better than what you don't know? Like what if? So I guess right now, what is the original Naruto series is like 120 episodes or something like that.
no, it's 500.
It's 500.
Oh no. All total is 500, but I think Shippuden is like
Shippuden is the
300.
yeah, it's the
Episodes.
greater half.
So it's like 200 regular Naruto maybe. Hey, you can fact check that. I have no idea. I'm just throwing
I have no
numbers.
clue either. I
Shooting
thought it
my
was like
shots.
200. 220 is original
Oh,
Naruto.
I was close.
Yeah.
No scar. So from
So what were they on at episode 63 in the original Naruto?
So that would be season 3 or some shit, right? 63 is.
I have the title.
Oof, that's like the middle of the tuning exams.
I think the difference is Naruto is not as appealing to the general audience as My Hero. Deku's journey
I-
is much more appealing.
Not only that, but like it's ninjas versus superheroes.
Superheroes, yep.
And especially with the explosion of Marvel, like superheroes is definitely like the thing right now.
Yeah. It's like hard too cuz like as much as like I don't like to attribute it because I feel that just as a shonen series, even if it wasn't, if they did ninjas too, I think I'd still like it. I think My Hero would still be so fucking good, even though Deku would be crying about not having his ninjutsu or something. I don't know.
Not having his ninjutsu. But
All right, all right.
I don't know what would even be equivalent to that. It's like how like
Rock Lee.
There
no,
you
but
go.
that's like weird, right?
We have Rock Lee as the friggin' main star right now, and Naruto's literally the
He's a I don't you can't.
who would. There's no analogy for Naruto in My Hero right now.
No,
No,
nobody's
like
that annoying.
exact.
So
I don't know. I mean,
with,
that's just kind of annoying.
with the next few, like the next season of My Hero, I think what's really interesting about it is not only is like the characters very interesting, but like they start to expand more on like the elements of the villains and the heroes, and it's pretty interesting. I'm trying not to like spoil anything.
Oh yeah, that one episode where you follow Twice,
Yeah, Twice is
like
interesting.
walking through the city and shit, and he's just like all these fucking villains and shit just popping out, just fucking everybody's
I
day up.
think I could say this only because they kind of show it when Twice is there. Chisaki, the guy that goes to meet Overhaul, the guy that goes
The-
to meet Shigaraki at the end.
The guy with the bird.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
he's essentially a mob boss or like a part of the mob. So
Oh.
that's the kind of villainy they're in. Like they're a mob. It's
Oh,
interesting.
they're like legit mob. Like
yeah, like the
supervillain
mafia.
mob. Oh,
yeah.
that's fucking tight.
Yeah, like when I first like got to that point, I was like, "Oh, this is interesting," because we only knew of the villains types that we know of before then.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, you know, we only got the Akatsuki in Naruto, which was kind of shit at the time. Because we didn't know anything. Because they're like super secret and they're ninjas. You can't tell them anything.
fucking ninjas.
It's fuck. It's fuck.
Don't want to cry over losing their ninjutsu.
You know what I'm also sad about? This is fucking almost irrelevant. The Anbu of Naruto, I feel like they weren't utilized to what they could have been.
Isn't it like there's always like
Yeah.
some kind of clan or some kind of like group that
They're
has so much potential and then it just falls flat.
they're supposed to be like special, sneaky, super secret ops, but they get shit on by the non-secret people. Like that's the only reason why they wear masks, just to be secret.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't know. It's been so long, but yeah, whatever. They're shit now. That's why Kakashi's like, fuck this shit. I
Yeah.
don't want to be secret,
Like
even though I wear a mask.
Naruto, it was still like a pay thing. Like it still created a path for things like My Hero, so like I respect it.
Yep.
But then at the same time, I feel like it also created path for like Black Clover, and that's upsetting. I'm not
Woo!
trying to shit on Black Clover. Black Clover is fine.
Uh-huh.
It's the fucking main character. It's a whole nother story.
The show's probably really good. It's at 52 episodes right now. This is the end of the season, right? 52?
Nope, it just kicked back into gear. 50
Oh.
was the first season essentially.
Oh. All right.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. It's just like the thing is it's the same studio that made Naruto and everything else, so they know how to churn those out. It's the same thing as Twin Star Exorcist. Remember when that came out? It was at like 50 episodes too.
Yep.
Yep. So that's just like the system that they work on. While
I see.
the issue with that is you're gonna get more fillers. You probably won't have high production value all the time.
Okay.
While like Bones, they make sure that they never catch up, and that's why My Hero's pretty good. Like I think I didn't expect them to get as far as they got right now, but I still think where the manga is, there's still like 2 more seasons.
Is My Hero a weekly or a monthly?
Weekly.
Okay.
But it's only like I feel like Shonen Jump chapters like get smaller and smaller. Like I feel like they used to be like 20 something pages.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they used to be like 22 pages almost.
Now they're like
Yeah.
11.
There was on My Hero
Yeah.
chapter, it was like 11 pages, and I was like, Houseway. What is this? So
Right, he's building it up, man. His editor person was like, "Okay, let's roll." Like he had to fold out the script and everything. Like, good job, man.
yeah.
So I guess if I would read, I would end up personally waiting a month and just reading 4 chapters monthly.
God.
I like
Because for some reason I can't take just 11 chapters like per week.
I
Or,
have an issue of
pages.
keeping up unless it's like really fucking good. So like there was this one arc that happened like a month or 2 ago, around the time Nick caught up, and it was a really good arc. Like it really gave character development to someone that we never thought was gonna get character development. So when it happened, huh? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh.
Was it Mineta? Did he get really
No.
good character development?
No.
Rape head.
So
He's literally the last person I would expect to get character development.
I want to get back to that point in a second because something happened in the My Hero movie that was funny. Yeah, character development was really good for this one character. I never expected to get that kind of character development. They almost unveiled something really cool. So like those like 6 or 7 chapters were like the most annoying thing to wait for. But like if things aren't that like zip zap zip zap, then I can kind of like just let shit stack. I don't care too much. I'm not one to like read religiously. I'll like because of life, I just won't even think about it sometimes, and I kind of like letting it stack. Like when domestic stacks, which I'm letting that happen now. Like next week, I'll probably read it and be like, "Oh, cool! I got to read all of that," and I'll be mad because I got stuck on a good part.
I need to catch up.
Always.
I want to read a lot of manga right now. I think that's the thing. Like, as much as I'm really interested in like whatever's gonna come out this season, I'm more interested in like getting back into reading as much as I used to. I feel like that's like a lost thing for me. Like that was like my nightly ritual that really helped me go to bed, I thought. But we'll see.
I have a problem keeping up with things.
It's not easy. Like I feel like the only way that I can do it, like actually keep up with everything, is if I time block my night, which no one wants to do that. Like you kind of want to just be able to do what you want.
Be free.
Yeah. So like
Be free, butterfree.
like tonight like tonight before we linked up, I said to myself, I need to go to the store and get this stuff. I need to at least watch this new episode, write a post about it, and I got like halfway through the pose, and I had some other time block thing, and then I was podcast, and then I was like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna play some League, and then I was stuck in that game. So sorry for being late.
Oh,
Every time.
okay.
Yeah,
Every time.
I apologize.
That's literally the only reason you're ever late.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm more there than Nick, though.
It's like
not-
7:45. I can get a game in.
How did I not like guess that? Like,
It was funny because I said to my friend when we were playing, I said, I could play one more if we stomp. And it was like 7:42 or something like that.
Oh my god.
So like
mhm.
we did stomp. It was a good game, but still, yeah. So this last season, we did talk about how there were shows that we watched, which are things that we just knew we were gonna like no matter what. But there were things that we dropped, like fucking Hanebado.
Yep.
Why did you guys drop it?
Oh,
I absolutely hated Hanasaki.
obvious reasons, yeah.
So
She-
very unlikable main character.
The
Yeah.
show that it was like it was supposed to focus on her just made her the worst possible character ever.
That's fair.
Even though she was like semi getting decent after like episode 3,
Mhm.
and then like episode 6 rolls around, it's like, well, never mind.
Yeah.
Getting really good, and they just like
Never
someone
mind.
bumped into them and they dropped
Never mind.
everything.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Like why?
They should have made wow.
Cap-
I haven't I haven't watched it in so long. What's her name? Adi.
Aragaki?
Yeah.
Wait,
They
is that
should have
right?
made her
Yeah.
the main character in general, straight up. Or developed her better early, because all they did was like make her a cool character in the first episode after like going through that development, and then they were like, we're just not going to use her that much for like 6 episodes. Why not? Like that was kind of annoying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And-
hate that.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
I was
hate that they
considering-
like tossed away the other team members too,
Yeah.
because they made her shit in the beginning. Because I think it would have been nice to have the senior players, even though they might not have been that good or whatever. But just fodder.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. And I think like that's one of the reasons why I kind of really enjoy Haikyuu, because like those like senior players, like it's their last run, and like you want to see them play it out.
That
And,
shit
like,
gets them
and then
every
when
time,
when
bro.
shit goes well, it's really cool to see how rewarding that feeling is for them. I made sure to try my hardest not to spoil anything, but you need to catch up, Mark, and watch.
Yeah,
that shit.
Mark.
I know I do.
Shit, I'm about to rewatch that shit again.
And finish it before me.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, it honestly is so good. But speaking of Haikyuu, I do want to say this real quick. It's not going to derail us too much. There's a new show that came out this season.
Oh no.
And it is called... I forgot. Let me just pull it up. It is called...
Conception.
I forgot what the actual
No, it's
name
not.
is.
This is my conception.
It's Run with the Wind.
I saw that.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
watch it, but I saw it, and I thought it was kind of interesting. And I was a little hesitant only because I did watch a running anime before, and it wasn't good.
This
It's very
one...
like, bleh.
So it's production IG, which is kind of obvious when you look at the art. Like, I will say that the character designs are really clean. All of the characters look very unique, except the main character. He looks just like Kageyama for some reason.
Yep, just gonna say
Just
that.
like Kageyama. But like everyone else
Tokyo.
is very fresh. It's a new kind of characters I haven't seen before.
Look at
Like all the hair
fucking
is different.
Weasley brothers over here, man. Except they're blonde.
Yeah. Also, there is like just overall the scenery is super nice. Like I see some of the art for like just like the city, and I'm just like, Jesus, like it's so fucking like just beautiful.
Like
that-
the most important thing is that there's a Shiba, and they probably run.
There
with
is a
him.
Shiba. Yep. That Shiba's awesome, and they use that Shiba as the mid card.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Is it animated, or is it just a
Yes.
picture of it?
No, it's animated.
sweet.
Like you get to see it do cute stuff. So like, so the thing is that you get the production IG animation, you get the Haikyuu feel, and it's
And the Shiba.
Shiba, and it's a running anime. For me, that's cool because like I've been working out and stuff, and like one thing I thought about doing is running, and I was like, oh cool. Even if I don't do that, I can learn a little bit about it, and that's one thing I really like about sports anime is I learn when I watch it, except for Hanabado. No shade. Just saying.
The greatest of shades ever cast upon anything.
It's just like, for me, that's like a core point to a sports anime. Like, it's
Yeah.
like the fact that they want to get you into that sport, and that's why the story was even created. That's like, I don't know. It's the main point.
We decided a long time ago it is no longer a sports anime, but just a drama that involved a sport.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And
I did consider just finishing it off because I had like half the season of it left. So I was on Twitter and I saw Crunchyroll post like a clip from like last episode or something, or like a later episode, and it showed Hanasaki and she has that face. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'm all set.
censor it.
Oh, also another issue I have with it is I think like no matter what, I don't think I would have enjoyed it with that short of a season. I feel like with those kinds of sports, you want like a long season or like to know that there's a season 2. And I had
You
like
want that
no faith that
dub.
there was gonna be a season 2.
Yep.
Run with the Wind's like 25 episodes or 23 automatically.
23. Yep.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Insane.
But yeah, if you like even just watch the PV, like you'll be like, oh yeah, I would like this, like 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Toho.
The main character, like I don't know, like the group of guys are very interesting. So yeah, if
He's
you
just
don't
running
know
with
about
a
it,
sandwich in his hand.
watch that.
Oh,
So
no.
while Aloha's watching that,
Oh no.
Mark,
Yes,
wanted to ask you, how far did you get with Steins Gate?
I finished it.
Okay, and did you
It's
like it?
yes, very much.
I liked it
Wow.
at the end. Like, I was starting to get a little annoyed at my boy Okabe. Because, man, he was just like... It was infuriating. Until he, like, snapped and he turned into,
What he needed to turn into.
yeah, the mad scientist. That was, like... So, like, a smile came to my face as soon as it happened. Just hearing that laugh, I, like, lost my shit. I don't know, like it's such a small thing, but I guess because it took so long to get there, I was just like, oh my god.
The only problem I have with the show finishing now is that I want more.
Just
I
go
want
do the
more
visual novels, dude.
Steins Gate World Line. No, like post content, as in like stuff that you won't get from the visual novel.
Fanfic.
like what I want is freaking
Stop.
freaking Steins Gate World Line Maho.
Yeah. Dude, I love that girl. Fucking
Yep.
I was concerned she was gonna die. I might spoil it for people. Yeah, she doesn't die, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Okabe dies.
Oh my god.
Naruto
Kenny,
dies.
it's Steins Gate. Only like 2 people are allowed to die.
That is very true.
How many people do you think in My Hero are allowed to die?
Don't ask me that question. It just brings back bad memories.
I don't want to hear an answer to that.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Allowed to die? It's weird because nobody
No
has
one's died yet, right?
Yeah, it's so fucking. Dude, it's just gonna be like.
Dude, I feel like it's gonna go like Game of Thrones. Just
I
murder,
got like
boss, like next season.
I got a DM from Lauren one day, and she like was like all caps at me like, "Oh my god, did someone die in My Hero? Tell me." tell me. And I'm like, it was just too much for me to deal with at the moment. I think I was at work or something. So that was interesting. But yeah, like I think that's all I was watching last season, which is pretty sad. Like it was literally like I started all those shows with you guys,
Attack on
but
Titan. You're watching that?
yeah, I'm watching that. But and My Hero, which is over now. So I was at work is one I'll probably go back and watch because like I didn't actually give it a chance.
I gave it a chance, and I watched how many episodes of it?
7.
7.
Yep.
Jeez.
Ah.
Yeah. Literally the only reason I didn't continue is because like every episode, aside from like 6 and 7, was very like episodic. So like there's no like overarching story to it, like how like Osmosis Jones
Yeah.
had the flu, and
Yep.
that was well, the flu in the movie, and then in the show it was the kid in school and his life too, and like all the stuff that kids go through, like chicken pox and all that shit. I don't think there was chicken pox in that one, but yeah, like there's no, you see nothing of what this body is doing.
Yeah, there's no big picture at all. It's the first like 15 seconds or so, it's like uh anatomical view of your body, and it just zooms in and it's like your body contains 37 trillion cells.
Yeah.
That's it.
So like that's the main reason I didn't like continue and finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it'd be
That's
interesting
literally
if there
all
was a
it is.
story.
It's very enjoying.
Yeah.
It's just there's no
Enjoying?
like big picture. It's
Very-
very enjoyable.
Very enjoying.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm so tired.
It's
right now.
late. It's fine. But I will say, I think we did already do a preview of what next season's looking like and what we might be watching. I
There's
just
definitely more.
it's
next season on the
crazy how fast it came by. Cause like, dude, like Gridman comes out in like 2 days, or 3
I know,
days,
right?
I think. So that's crazy.
We were talking about that like 4 months ago, 3 months ago,
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Math.
July,
It was
right?
October.
3 months ago.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hoping to actually watch things this season because, like, I feel like I just gave up at one point and said, all right, I'm going to catch up on Detective Conan. And I didn't. I'm on, like, episode 840 something out of 918.
Oh.
I'm close. I got this.
That's how I feel when I like want to read One Piece. There was a stint where I spent like a week trying to catch up a little bit. I just read like 5 chapters a day or something like that, and then I just stopped completely
I
after
think if I have a really good, like, I don't know, something like Kimi no Udomachi or something, I get so into it, and I think, like, no matter what, I'll just breeze right through those kind of manga. But when it comes down to, like, action ones, like, I guess, like, when it gets a little uninteresting, I'll just stop. But,
Yep.
like, with
Just
all...
like, action died.
Yeah.
Close it up.
But when One Piece is, like, on a roll, it's like, oh, great, next chapter, next chapter, next
It's
chapter. Oh, wait, we're at C now.
great.
I'm gonna take a break.
It's fucking great when they're in the arc and they're in an arc where they have to, obviously like fight a whole crew
Mhm.
with their own crew. It's fucking amazing. It's like probably like 100 chapters, way more than that. It's like just fucking fighting everybody. Just
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm at
popping
like
off. It's
130, I think, or something like that. It's good. It's just time. Hyperbolic time chamber needs to be a thing. Feels bad.
I need a. You know what? It'd be cool if you could read, like, just project manga on the wall. Just be like, just giant
You
screen.
can, yeah. You just
I
get a
mean,
projector.
One of my friends back in like college, like he watches manga on YouTube.
Ah,
Yeah,
So-
I've seen people do that, and I think like this is not the best way to breeze through a long series, but this is how I caught up on Naruto. I played the games.
holy! I was just not expecting that at all.
Neither was I.
Holy
But it
shit.
goes by fast, and you're like, oh,
That is
I'm
very
caught up.
true. You just fucking skim past the fucking dialogue and shit.
Like
It's
if
well,
you play
watching the cutscenes.
the Ninja Storm games, like they are like just straight up story, and like
Yep,
they
one
make sure
100% follow the anime story.
Yeah, like I think like one of them was like kind of incorrect on like a pain part for some reason. But other than that, it was like pretty accurate. And like
Yep.
when I caught up on Bleach, I think I watched it on Netflix until they got to a filler and said fuck this. And then I got on the manga and used a filler guide. Filler guide's your friend, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know. Filler guides are wonderful.
We need a filler guide emote.
We don't have one. Why don't we have one?
Who's the art guy here?
It's Mark.
Not really, no.
Mark, what the hell?
It's Mark the art guy. See, it just fits.
It just works.
What?
Artsy Mark, I like it. Oh, Artsy Mark.
I don't know, man.
No,
It was
no.
Nick that wanted to draw for all the VN stuff we were gonna do.
He still wants to, I'm pretty sure. Which I'm telling you, like
He
one
has a tablet
day
all the
for
time.
his birthday, like next year, because his birthday just passed, we should like make him the visual novel and then just give it to him and see what it says.
Oh no,
that would
that's
be great.
yeah.
jeez.
Like he won't even know how to like handle it.
That's gonna take so much work.
It'd be so fun though.
Yeah.
It's a good deal.
Good deal.
Yeah, so next season I'm probably gonna watch some of this stuff. Maybe after I let Mark go through some of the sword art, I'm gonna ask his opinion about it,
Yep,
and then maybe
same.
I'll try it.
You'll have a whole year of asking me how it is, because it's
That's
rumored to be 4 core. It's gonna be insane.
As long as you tell me by like the second core, it's good.
Four.
Have you seen the first 2 even?
I watched the first core of season 1, the first core of season 2, and then I watched the movie.
Okay, so you skipped the bad parts. Got it.
Yep. Not about the fairies, dog. Hate the fairies. Keep the fairies off me.
But the first core of the second season wasn't fairies.
I know.
It's just
it was
all-
it was a gun girl.
Chino's ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Lauren was like defending her too. Like she was like, "Oh yeah, Sword is really good. Shut up." And I was like, "Oh okay." And then she was like, "Oh, Shion's like bae. She's like one of the best characters, or whatever." And I was like, "Dude, she was fan service." And then she was like,
Well,
"Oh yeah."
Hold on. I'm gonna defend her real quick.
You defend Lauren?
No. Oh, I guess I will be because I'm defending Shino too. She has like the best character development of any of the characters in the main arcs, aside from Cancer Girl, because her development's like death. That's not really
Holy dude. Jeez.
Spoilers, guys, for something that came out like what 4 years ago.
4 years ago. What the fuck are you guys doing? Get out of that
Goddamn.
rock.
But yeah, like she has some of the best character development of like any of the characters in the show. The only problem is she's not Asuna, so they don't give her enough attention like outside of that.
Oh,
arc.
she actually died.
I was so waiting for you to say the dick.
She
But-
actually died. She
Are
was
you
in
okay?
she was in the movie. So they had her at the end of the movie. Like Asuna was gonna do this crazy attack, and then she came out and like helped her. So okay, I was wondering how she just came out of nowhere. I guess it was like a little nod to like all the Sword Art fans. Hey, we brought her back for this one scene. I didn't know she died because I didn't watch that part.
You said you watched the second core of the second season.
No, I watched the first core of the first season, the first core of the second season. I like fucked up the first time I said it, and then I reset it, but you probably didn't hear it the second time.
He did
Oh,
reset
so you watched the Gun Gale part.
Yes, it's all right. Now I know she did.
No, wait. You watched the Gun Gale part, but
Wait
you don't,
a minute.
you don't watch the spin-off? The Better Gun Gale?
Oh,
Wait, GGO?
I
I'm
set
so
myself
confused.
up for failure.
GGO was so much better
I set
than
myself up for
any of
failure.
all of that.
Why am I here?
Kenny, I am so disappointed. in you.
I hate everything. Why did I do this to myself?
According to Crunchyroll users, Gun Gale Online is a 3.5 stars.
What?
I'm pretty sure like half of that's like people saying no, it's the sword art. It sucks, without even watching it.
Possibly. My anime list is 7.33, which is decent.
That's actually pretty good.
Also, I'm not sure. You guys know I'm not an OVA guy. Hate that shit.
Yeah,
But
it's all right.
apparently the ReZero one came out on Crunchyroll. I haven't
On
checked it
Crunchyroll?
out.
What?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Crunchyroll.
What
Nick's and then Mark's queuing it up.
I'm looking at it right now.
That's type in OVA or what?
If you go to it, like just the regular ReZero, it should be a part of the listing.
I don't.
I see Russia, Portuguese, and Spanish dubs.
Same.
I don't see it.
Oh, I lied.
Yep.
It's available somewhere.
Damn it.
It's available somewhere. But I just wanted to say that OVA is out. There's like another OVA for what's the other series? I don't
Oh,
remember.
real quick though about the ReZero OVA. It's apparently freaking what 80 minutes long.
Oh, that's worth watching. I guess it's like a movie.
Was it 80? 70? Somewhere around there. It's like movie length basically.
Memory Snow, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it says Memory Snow will come to Japanese cinemas in fall of 2018. So it is a movie?
I guess so,
Yeah.
because like I said, it's movie length. So
Yeah. It's revealed key visual for the upcoming OVA that would be screening in Japanese cinemas for a limited time.
Hey, Aloha.
Yep.
Did you hear about the Cleveland Browns? The
Yes.
fusion dance.
Yes.
wait, what?
I saw Justin post it, I think.
Sorry, I need to look this up now.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so it's that's a fun watch if you guys haven't seen that. So
Wow.
One of them messed it up, so they fused all fucked up.
unfortunate. Next time.
Get them next time.
Oh shit! I did not read this news either, but apparently there was news 2 days ago. Cloverworks Anime Studio separates from A1 Pictures, remains subsidiary of Aniplex. Remember how like Cloverworks was supposed to take over?
So A1 is still around?
Yep,
Okay.
separated. They're not the same anymore. I remember we were talking about this one of the podcasts like not too long ago, and I was like, "Huh, I don't know how that shit's gonna work out." Because I remember we saw one posting that had a show for A1 Pictures, another one for Cloverworks, and we were like, "Oh, why is it like that?" So, whatever. I don't really care too much. It's not gonna affect anyone. It's gonna feel like it never happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there might be something wrong with that studio, right? Like, I'm not sure if it's Cloverworks A1 Picture, because like when we went to the trigger panel, it seemed like there was some serious shit going down with either of the two, and I feel like maybe there's just something that we don't know.
Works, so.
Yeah, they said Cloverworks. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I feel like whatever group with an A1 is the new Cloverworks had several creative differences that they felt they needed to be at their own studio.
Oh,
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense.
so probably gonna wrap this up soon, but I did want to say today I got a package, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't feeling good at work, and I said I'm gonna work from home. I got home, I got an IM for one of my coworkers. That package came in, so I don't have it. But I got a figure for that series Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Like, etchy
Is it a
nice?
figure of a hot spring?
No, it's not. It's not etchy. Surprisingly, it's pretty tame. I would
Just
say.
Is
Dip
it a
your
figure of a hot
fingers in
spring?
it.
So what's gonna
Like,
happen
hot spring?
is I'm probably gonna get like a
Did you
big
guys fill it with,
case.
like actual hot water?
I hate you guys. I'm probably gonna get a case behind me and put all my figures in there. But like that's probably when I'll actually get like the good ones that I can't just have laying around. Yeah,
Lock it up and everything. Yeah.
Gotta lock it up. I can't let everyone know about that.
Like that
Yeah,
sleep time rem? What?
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 I really want there's a Amelia it's like a teacher one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That
I think I
figure's
know
real
exactly
nice,
what you're
and
talking
I'm like, I want it so bad. One thing I find interesting about Crunchyroll store is that when I bought stuff when I was in Crunchyroll Expo, and like I'm thinking this is just stuff that's like out already, no big deal. But I guess I bought shit that's still on pre-order.
Yep.
And I was just like impressed. I was like, oh, cool, because one of my coworkers saw a shirt I was wearing. It was like, oh, that's a nice shirt. And then I was like, yeah, Crunchyroll probably has it. And they like looked online and he was like, what the fuck? It's not coming out for months or something like that. Like I had like a 02 shirt and like a Junji Ito shirt.
They are mega on the pre-orders, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it works out if you are at one of those events. I might be going to Anime NYC. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of on the fence of not doing that. What I'd like to do is maybe take a random ass vacation to Florida in December or something. Instead, when I'm on school break, maybe see my boys.
As long as it's not between Christmas and New Year's, because I'm not here.
It'll be before that.
Okay.
You going on a cruise again?
No, I'm going to LA.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard the same thing for Puton or something. Poopton.
Jesus.
Well, this has been fun. This was definitely a very different format than what we're used to, but I think like overall it was just us like kind of chilling, catching up, and talking because like we all have lives, everyone's busy, so this is like the time we get to just be with my bros and like really
Just fucking chat it up.
make sure everyone's alive. Make sure Aloha watches that anime I told him to watch.
You didn't tell me anything.
I told you to watch Run with the Wind.
Yeah.
Watch
It's like
that.
you literally didn't tell me anything. I was like, oh wait, yeah, you did.
Watch
I was
that
so
shit.
confused.
So
You just brought it up. You didn't be
Yeah.
like, hey, you should totally fucking watch this.
So I think if you guys like are also cool with it, we should do the anime night soon. Like maybe next week or something. We have time to figure that out. But it'd be cool if we can like knock that out on like a Friday or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We can watch something from the new season.
Yeah. That or continue Haikyuu.
Haha.
Mark's like, damn it. I can't get away from these guys.
Listen, once you just keep going, there's too much fucking etchy figures in Crunchyroll, bro. I'm Xing this shit out anyways.
It's in your
Like
history.
6
It's over.
What?
Damn it. I didn't click on anything. I was browsing.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna
yeah,
be a
that's-
part of the targeted ads now. You're gonna go on Facebook and it's gonna be
That's all
like,
you're
oh,
gonna
look at
see.
all
like,
this
look at these figurines. Fuck you.
struggle. All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully, we will see you next week, and we'll definitely put a post in our blacknewotakugamers.com
Mark
to
found the
let you guys
figures.
know about the anime night. So, yeah, make sure you tune in. And if you haven't done it already and you enjoy us and you love us, make sure you leave us a review on iTunes. Definitely helps us out, brings us out to everyone else so that other people can enjoy us as well. Just trying to have more friends and stuff.
Yes.
Yep, we're on
Sure.
iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitch, in your phone, your headphones.
In your ears, in your minds.
We're talking directly to you. We are about to turn this into an ASMR. All right, we're done here. All right, have a good night, guys, and enjoy your weekend as well. Later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Wait. How does Nick end it off? It's like, I'll do it for him. There you go.
Terrible.
Fucking Nick.